next quickest Kyle Busch has run for most laps here in Charlotte. Atop the windshield of every Sprint Cup car will be a remembrance of a fallen serviceman or woman. Remembering that Memorial Day is our most solemn of holidays, remembering those who died in the service of our country, either to gain our freedom or to help preserve the freedom and the American way of life at home and abroad. Many of these names have close personal ties to the race teams that carry them. And hopefully on Sunday, we'll be able to document some of those for you during our telecast.
It's one of the things I love about this weekend, you know, racing on Memorial Day. That to me, ever since I can remember, that's what it was all about, is being able to show our support for our military. You know, and every year, either the track or NASCAR ramps up the involvement and how we recognize those individuals. And to me, it's just such a privilege to be able to race on that weekend and show our support.
I think, Jeff, it's my favorite weekend of the year. When we have Monaco on Sunday morning, get up early, have breakfast in Monaco, have lunch in Indy, and have dinner here in Charlotte. It doesn't get much better than that.
I am a huge race fan that entire day from start to finish.
Now look at Goodyear gets into the act by branding every single tire that'll be used with support our troops, and there are a lot of patriotic paint schemes on these Sprint Cup cars this weekend as well. Joey Logano went out, but rode the apron all the way around and came back.
Well, I rode with him this morning in his Model A, and he said it was kind of different. You know, it's a little different. The clutch is on the right, or the clutch is on the left or right, whatever. The pedals are different. I said, you're going to have to get reacclimated to your race car.
Were you driving?
No, I was riding.
Oh, I wondered because one of the reporters tweeted that here was Joey's old car holding up traffic getting to the track.
That was us.
Yeah.
That was us.
Okay.
And it went real fast.
I just love how you and Joey bonded up.
Oh, we're tight.
There.
We're tight.
That's awesome.
We had Edsel Ford in there with us, and we were on a road trip.
It was Joey's birthday this week.
We were on a road trip.
You know, he acts like it's his birthday every week, and good for him. to be 26 and that successful.
I got to talk about this kid. I mean, nobody was more exciting last weekend in the All-Star. The last three races, really, have been so impressive for Kyle Larson. I went down in the garage area. I was talking to some members of the team. I didn't get a chance to see Chad Johnson, but I love it because, as Jamie Leno has documented over the past, they've been bringing new race cars. What they say is more of Chad Johnson's style and design of race car. All we know is he's been fast, but the team's down there saying it's all driver, it's all driver. The driver's saying the race cars are better, the race cars are better. And what I see, that's a sign they're supporting one another. They're on the same page. They've got a lot of confidence in one another, and it's showing on the racetrack.
It's amazing. When the car gets better, the driver gets better.
Yes.
It's amazing. I always wondered, what school did y'all send your driver to get that much better overnight?
If you believe in your driver, you're going to work harder for him. If your driver believes in your race team and your race car, he's going to drive harder.
Yeah,
for you.
great.
All right, here's Carl Edwards up to third after just one lap. And we listened in to try to catch up on Joey Logano's issue.
The back. Five.
Oh, something's wrong in the back. Well, I mean, all we talk about, all year long, or last couple of years, is talking about getting more side force and downforce in these cars. What you're doing with truck arms, what you're doing with track bar, what you're doing with springs and shocks and skew and all these things in tow. And so I just wonder if it's something in there that is causing them some trouble.
Well, remember, we had the cars back like they were. We had a different rule package for the All-Star race, and they took away that skew. And
They took away the toe, and now it's back.
It's back. So,
Matt, you got more on that?
Well, when you look back to your driving career, Jeff, you had a routine. You got in the car, you liked your earplugs. One area, you'd like your gloves draped over the wheel or over the gear shift lever. And for Kyle Busch, especially here at Charlotte, he wanted to start out in race trim just to get a good feel for this package and this race car and also this condition. Remember, this is one of those places here in Pocono that he'd love to put a check mark next to as the W, still winless. But right now, 14 laps on the board. Everyone else pretty much running 1, maybe 2 laps in the garage area. But this is what their game plan is starting out. They're going to swap over coming up to qualifying setup like everyone else. But just trying to get a good feel here on the 18.
Just remember, they got the skew back that we've been running all year long, but they lost the fans that a lot of the teams were using in the cars, and nobody really knows what that was doing for sure.
I'll bet Larry Mack does, and we'll find out after this.